Hello and welcome to the Esports Racing Network. I'm your host, LRS, here with the Wheel to Wheel F1 Series. I'm joined as always up in the booth by my buddy SP, also a full-time racer as usual. And SP, we're here. Season 3 is about to begin.
Yeah, the long-awaited season three is finally here, and we got a great show tonight. We are at Australia for the Australian Grand Prix. There's Andrew, by the way, joining. So we got 15. Expecting maybe two more tonight. But Luke, I'm so happy to be back on a new game as well, and a lot of new faces in new places, including myself. But Luke, we haven't broadcasted in such a long time. Take us kind of through what kind of the different changes we see as far as the roster and kind of go through the little schedule we got going.
Yeah, well, it is going to be a little confusing going through the roster here to start the season as we have a couple of reserve drivers in rides today. But we will go down the order like we did in preseason, and we will talk about some of the new drivers here. And we're going to start, SP, with your team, the Racing Bulls. And you've left Williams after 4 or 5 seasons with Williams, and you finally hopped into a car, maybe with a little more power. You're joined by Meso. What are you looking for out of this Racing Bull team, this Visa Cash App Racing Bull?
Yeah, I left Williams. I know they're equal performance cars, but I wanted to get a new little change. I just felt like being on Williams all the time. Um, I just really think I could have done better. And here at the Racing Bulls, I feel like it's a good chance for me to kind of see boost that confidence up a little bit and you know, get a good, feel for being in a different car. And who knows? We'll see what the season holds for us. But yeah, I'm super excited to be here on the Racing Bulls, this Cash App Racing Bull. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, SP, and then with that, we're going to pivot over to your previous team of Williams, which see two brand new full time drivers. We saw Andre a little last season, but now they are both full time. They have a pretty good lineup with Shout and Andre. Andre actually ran really well in the 1 or 2 races he did last season, and I've never seen Shout, but I've heard he could possibly continue that trend that we had last season of people making their first start winning in their first start.
Yeah, for sure. And before we continue, I'm gonna invite our first guy. We're gonna get a little pre-race interview. We're gonna do it in practice, but practice got canceled, so we're gonna do it now in qualifying. We'll get our the owner of the league, Evan, in here like usual, or usually the open. There he is, Luke. I guess I'll let you interview him. Make sure to include your audio, um, Evan, and go ahead, Luke. Take it away.
Yeah, well, we have Evan up in the booth. He's also in a new ride this season. He's left the Ferrari camp. But Evan, you obviously put this league together. You own it. You oversee it. What are your expectations for this season? And as a racer and as an owner.
Uh, for real, I don't really expect to win anything. It's kind of a loaded grid, if you want me to be honest. Uh, as a league owner point of view, I want everybody to have fun. That's the main goal. Everybody knows that there's $100 for the driver at the end of the year, and then there's $100 for the constructors at the end of the year. So I want it clean. I don't want a safety car fest, of course, which last year we did pretty good of, average on less than one a race. So the grid's even better this year. So I'm just expecting a full blast and an even better championship fight. Hopefully 3 or 4 people this time, not just two.
Yeah, and I'm going to expand on what you said. An even better grid this season. Most of the people who are full time this year were part time last year, and they were really fast. They were winners. We had a trend of people coming in their first start, winning in their first start. And like tonight, we have a couple spots open. We have some reserve drivers coming in. What's your expectations for those reserve drivers? Because they have a lot to go up against.
Go out and have fun, prove yourself. I mean, just like everybody else did. You don't. I mean, you get a seat. You can get a seat if you want it, but I don't just give a seat to anybody. Uh, it was like that in the older league. I know you talk about that sometimes on the string. It was like that in the older league. If you showed up, you got a seat. Not like that anymore. Everybody here is racing for money. Everybody takes it serious. So if you're not taking it serious, then you're not going to be running on the track with everybody else. So my point of view is, as it's their debut in the new game and debut as reserves for the teams, have fun and just show what you're made of.
Yeah, Evan, well, good luck out there, and want to extend our congratulations to you for getting this Season 3 put together, and congratulations on having such a great league, and thank you for having me and SP up here.
Yep, y'all are a blast. I'm ready for them cut screens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all fellas stay safe.
All right, sounds good. See you on track, Evan. Let's
Yep.
have some fun.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, SP, and the man who finished second in the championship last season, he is here. Would you like to interview Clean?
Yeah, Clean. Very tough season last season there in the last race. I know you really wanted that championship. Just unfortunately, it didn't go your way. So coming into this season, I mean, what's kind of the mindset knowing that you were so close to that championship?
Go out, do it again, and hopefully have a better outcome than last time.
Oh, one car's around Madrano.
Got a really good teammate this season, so not that INF is not good. Love INF, amazing driver too. Kiwi, really good, probably better than me. So we'll go out, see what we can do. Hopefully win the constructors and hopefully win the drivers as well.
Yeah, for sure. And one more question for you. I mean, coming here to Australia, we did a lot of practicing throughout the week. I mean, what's going to be the hardest challenge for these drivers as we get ready to race tonight?
Track limits definitely, and probably the other one's how the back end is so far. I feel like you're drifting the car pretty much every corner, so it's really hard to keep the car on track. I expect multiple safety cars, so should be fun. Hopefully we can go win it. Mercedes can have a good day and start off the year good.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's all I got for him, Luke. I'm going to head out and start my lap, so take it away.
All right. Well, yeah, Clean. Have a good race.
All right, thank you.
All right, S.
See you later.
Good luck. As you see, we're on board with SP. We will sit on board with him in the broadcast camera to go through the track. This section that SP is on right here is one of the fastest sections. That's also where you'll probably get most of your penalties tonight, as you can run that corner wide because you can get such a run down this straightaway, this newly reformed straightaway, which used to have a kink in it. Now it doesn't. It has a DRS section, and it comes up to this hard left-right-handed corner where, again, you see some people get some track limits. It'll be interesting to see how drivers maintain their calm through that section as SP comes into the final sector. This hard right-handed corner, you got to stay off the inside curb or you'll just go straight. SP got through that corner really good, took it shallow. See how he gets through the final corner. When I've raced, I've struggled to get through this final corner. You just can't really get the power down that well. But you see SP's coming to the line down the front straightaway, going to be in the 117s, I would assume. Yeah, 117.9, jumps up to P6 in front of his teammate Meso. Now, while we were doing those interviews, SP, a few drivers have made some laps, and a couple of drivers made mistakes. We saw Madrano spin around. I was on board with him, destroyed the front wing. And no shock, Zig up there in P1.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Zig's up there. I did mess up the corner a lot going into the Sector 3, and I also messed up the corner a little bit here where I'm at right now. This fast corner, kind of messed up a little bit on it. But, yeah.
Yes. SP, I want to hear your thoughts on this newly reconfigured Australian circuit. You're actually going through the newly reconfigured section. Do you like that it's more high speed and that it adds a couple of more passing zones, or would you like maybe it to be a little slower and more technical?
Yeah, I do like it. It provides a little more action-packed race and adds that extra DRS zone. And when I was practicing with Clean a lot, that's where a lot of our passes came from. So I do, and I'm a big fan of it. I'm very interested to see how it works tonight as far as what these drivers are capable of doing. And who knows, maybe we'll see a wreck there, maybe we'll see the pass for the win there. So it can go either way. Maybe both.
Yeah, SP, something to mention as well that we have not yet really talked about. There are two brand new name teams on this grid. You're driving for one of them, the Racing Bull. Used to be the AlphaTauri team. And there's the Kick Sauber team, which used to be the Alfa Romeo. So, you know, it's going to be easy to tell who's in the Alfa Romeo now, and I won't confuse it with a Ferrari because it's a lime green. So, that's nice. Yeah, the Red Bull and Racing Bull look really similar on the mini-map. So I won't doubt we'll have some issues with that. Zig obviously up there in P1, 7/10 clear of Kiwi, who is 6/10 clear of Savage. Yeti is in 4th, and he actually had doubts he would even make this race, and he's here and he's running well in front of Shout. Tyler's up in P. Oh, somebody just got extremely loose. That was Shout, I think, or Tyler. It was one of them as I was switching through the cameras. Tyler's up in P6. SP, you said your lap could be way better, right?
Yeah, I definitely could run a better lap than what I did. I just kind of messed up a few times. It's okay. Like I said.
All right, SP. Well, we're here in Season 3. We did not go down the full order. We're not going to have a real idea of the order until probably next week when we get a full field, or the week after. But we do have the full schedule, which is 14 races this season. We open in Australia, SP, not Bahrain this year. What's your opinion on that?
I love it. Bahrain just kind of, to me, is a stale track. It doesn't host a lot of action. Now, credit, last week in our preseason race, that was probably the best Bahrain race we've ever had. So, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to let Majano go there, but yeah, I mean, who knows what to expect. This race, we saw 2 red flags here, I want to say. Last time we raced here for an actual points paying race. So, I mean, a lot of uncertainty, especially with these new cars. They tend to get a little looser. They don't handle as well like the other games. This car is so much looser. It's so harder to control. And honestly, I mean, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, well, here comes Clean, who finished second in the championship last year, and he's second to the man who beat him last year. He's second in the lineup. He's second to Zig, SP. That's a battle we're going to see again probably all season, Zig and Clean.
Yeah.
They did it at Bahrain, so I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. We're going to see them fight all season long for sure.
And you know what I'm really impressed about? I feel like Clean has been that driver, you know, for the past couple of seasons that you want to be as consistent as, but I'm actually impressed with Clean. When he started in this league, he was not a race winner, a race contender, I mean, for the win. He just didn't have the pace, and we've seen him grow. And now he's in position to win these championships, and, you know, possibly should have won it last season. And, you know, when you make growth like that, and when you have it ripped out of your hands in a very unfortunate way like that, you know, it lights a fire under you, and I feel like, you know, you don't want to see that fire lit under Clean.
No, especially not Clean. I know what he's capable of doing, and honestly, if he gets on a roll, I don't know if they're going to be able to stop him.
Yes, sir, but we're going to go down, because we have 5 minutes left, so we're going to go down the scheduling order. Right now, we are in Australia for round 1, SP Japan round 2. That's a very technical racetrack where we saw last season Tycho bump into Icy, and then HD and Zig went around the outside and inside 4 wide on the last lap for the win. This, you know, is a really interesting start for the schedule.
Yeah, that's for sure.
The third race of the season, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, which is Imola. We go to Italy, and then we fly all the way back to the other side of the world in Canada for the 4th race, back to the other side of the world for Austria for the 5th race of the season, move a little into Europe, and we get on a little European run. We go to Great Britain in race 6, Spa in race 7, we go to the Netherlands in race 8, and then we fly all the way to Singapore for race 9. The USA, which is the Texas track at COTA, we go there on the 11th race of the season, or sorry, 12th race of the season, something like that. I think it's the 10th race of the season, actually. And then Mexico is the 11th race of the season, Brazil, the 12th race of the season, and SP, 2 technical tracks to end the season with Las Vegas and Qatar.
Vegas is going to be the one oddball. We raced there in a preseason race last season, And it was very, very hectic. We saw so many safety cars. I think only 4 drivers finished that race. That's how bad it was. So that's definitely going to play in a favor for some, and others better watch out. So, looking forward to that one.
Yeah, SP, and of course, the only driver who has not set a lap, no surprise, INF. Now, I was interested to see Clean leave the Aston Martin team because he was close with INF, and they won the Constructors' Championship, I think, together last season. So when Clean made that move and he joined Kiwi, you think that kind of leaves INF on an island?
I don't know. INF's going to win wherever car he's in. He doesn't matter, doesn't care. INF's going to win whatever he can do, and even if Clean leaves and all that, INF's still going to figure out his way around, and he'll be just as big as a factor as we've seen him.
Well, you want to know what I got to say, SP? What I got to say is we've seen the entire field make a competitive lap. The only one who hasn't made a competitive lap is INF, and my guy Tyler is sitting in P5.
Tyler, that's a shock. But hey, Tyler's figured some stuff out. He said in the offseason that he got to work on himself, and it's proven really good for him, and I'm proud of Tyler. Did really, really good in the Open. I told him, you know, he seemed still kind of down. He's like, well, you know, a lot of the big-name guys, you know, that he's supposed to race this season weren't really there with him. And I told him, I said, Tyler, I said, you got speed, buddy. I said, even though those big-name guys aren't there, you were still keeping up with Zig and all of them. I said, you got some pace. So good job from Tyler, and maybe he can do something with that.
Yeah, hopefully he can do something with that. We have a reserve driver right here in the Kick Sauber. That is Clater, who falls down to P11. SP's teammate Meso clocked up into the top 10 in P10. SP, you're currently behind your friend Yeti and behind your old ride, the Williams car of Shout. And you've messed up a couple of laps. You said you can still run a little faster than that. We see you're out there. You're going to go for one final try as we have a minute and 30 left.
Yeah, I would not be out here right now if I think I could have ran a little better, and I honestly think I can run a little better. So, give it one more final hurrah. I was like 5/10 up, and it only went up about 3/10. So, if I can pick up 2/10, I'd be happy.
Well, there are so many drivers. Every single car is out on track.
Oh,
right now.
Evan's around final sector.
Evan, yeah, you're correct, and there's a Mercedes around. Is that Kiwi or Clean that has spun around? That's Kiwi. Every single car is out there making a lap. The only one who has actually just now come into the pits, we're on board with him, is Days. He's done. He's at least 13th. I think the first one cross line's going to be Hammy. SP probably just invalidated.
Yeah, I barely went wide. All right, well, if I get top 10, that'll be all right. Give me a top 10.
Well, oh, and a Mercedes again offline right there. I think that, again, was Kiwi. INF set a lap. He's behind his teammate of Savage. Up to P5, though. Bumps Tyler. Only 2/10 clear of Tyler. So Tyler is showing serious pace here. 10 seconds to go, and everybody's on their final run. Who's going to take pole in the first race of the season on the new game? It's close at the top of the grid. Days 15th, Evan 14th, Meso only 11th for him, and Tyler only 6th. SP has retired the car. INF has retired the car. Clean goes fastest by less than a 10th over Zig. Zig comes to the line. He takes the pole back by a 10th over Clean. Kiwi's invalidated. He's done. Hammy is out of the race. Tyler's done. Shout is done. Yeti's on a flyer. So is Andre and Clater. So we'll see what they can do when they come to the line. Clean, went faster.
Oh! It's Yeti!
It's Yeti. I was on board with him. He was on a flyer. He could have made it. It did a car around. I think
Williams,
that's the Williams.
It's Andre.
And he was on a flyer too. It's Zig and Clean 1-2.
Well, they're pretty much in the championship order from last season, the top 2, so that's not a surprise. They're starting right, or they're right where they left off there. By the way, P9 for me. I said I'd be about P8, P7, so I'm about where I thought. And I wish I didn't invalidate, because if I didn't invalidate, I would have beat Yeti by 1/1000th. So It's okay.
Yeah, you're
That's
1/1000 behind Yeti.
so. I guess me and Yeti got the similar pace. I guess that's good to know. Shout out to T-Comp P6. What a job from him.
Yeah, look at this grid lineup. There's a few interesting people mid-pack. The front of the field is how we expected: Zig, Clean, and Kiwi. How about Savage in his first race out-qualifying Season 1 champion INF? Shout 7th in the Williams, Andre 10th in the Williams, SPP 9, Yeti P8. The back of the grid, Madrano, who made his return, we saw him spin earlier. Days is back there, so is Evan. Now SP, I think we're set up for a really interesting Grand Prix here in Australia.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna have a safety car lap 1. I just have a feeling something's gonna happen. We had a safety car lap 1 here, I think, last time we were here in the F1 series. So, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. I don't know what to expect, but guys, those tuning in, you're in for a great show. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, and something to mention is the top 4 drivers have a 4/10 of a second gap back to 5th, and then 5th all the way back to 7th are in a little blanket, and then 8th all the way back to 14th are in a blanket. So it's interesting to see SP. We're kind of having some groups form up.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Like I said, I'm just so happy we're back, Luke. And we're gonna probably give you a good show in the booth, and I'm probably gonna need 3 new pairs of underwear after this.
Yeah, they're probably not going to roll it till 10:55 SP, so we have some discussions to have, some over and under, some race win picks, and yeah.
I have a feeling someone's gonna click A.
Somebody will definitely click A.
Oh, no one did.
Well, SP, they haven't said when we're going to roll it. I'm going to assume they're going to roll it at 55 or 56. Let's hear those race win picks. Will we get more than 3 safety cars?
Oh, well,
and do you think we'll see a flip?
Someone already clicked A.
So the timer is counting down. SP,
Yep.
how long is left?
Now.
Oh, well, here we go. For the first time in Season 3 in the new game, the lights come on. And they're held for a really long time, but it's lights out and we're underway. The season is underway. Why are we on lap 2? Why is DRS enabled? Tyler is in the lead.
Oh,
it says, oh! Big wreck, couple of 4, 5, 6 cars around. I don't know what's going on. There's definitely some server lag, and the virtual safety car is out. Both Williams have spun around. SP's up to 6th. Why does it say Tyler's in the lead when it's clearly Zig and Clean up there?
It's glitched. It'll fix itself after lap 2.
Well, the top 3 got away well. I don't know. Maybe they will restart it. There was about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 cars that spun off with damage there. Andre got a 10-second penalty for severe contact with another car, and a lot of drivers have damage. It's a virtual safety car, though, SP. We didn't really get that, prediction in, but who do you think is going to win? You're up to
Zig.
5th.
Yeah.
You think Zig's going to win? I think Kiwi's going to win.
I like your pick.
See under the virtual safety car, the possible race strategies pop up. Almost the entire field started on mediums. So we will see. The only person not on mediums in the field is SP, who started on hards. So SP, are you trying to run this thing long?
Pretty much.
Well, coming into the pits is Days. He needs some repairs. So does Tyler, who is spun around. Shout is in the pits. So is Savage, who started 4th. And the virtual safety car has come in. You see Clean all over the back of Zig. Kiwi's there as well. INF is already 2.2 seconds behind them. See how these guys race each other up front, knowing What's at stake here? Early. I mean, they could make possibly some moves if they would like. There's a yellow flag. I think Evans had a moment. Yes, he has. He's spun around in the back half of the pack. No contact in his new McLaren. Here comes Clean with a run, but it's also Kiwi coming with a run. They're 3 wide for the lead. Zig falls from first to third. Kiwi goes from third to first. So now it's Kiwi, Clean, and Zig in that order. But here comes Clean on his new teammate. It's a Mercedes 1-2. SP, we haven't seen this since 2020.
Yeah, that's for sure.
See, the new RB pairing, the Racing Bulls, they're having a good race as SP and Meso run 5th and 6th. Great stuff from them. SP said he wanted to finish better this season. You know, be more consistent. SP, what is... Oh, and Kiwi got really loose. Here comes Clean with the DRS open. SP, I'll get right back to you. We'll see if Clean makes a move. He chooses not to. So, SP, what are your goals for this season?
My goal is to finish better than points than what I did last season, and I want more than 30 points this season.
I like the confidence. You know, you gotta have confidence to get somewhere.
Yeah, I feel if I can walk out this season with more than 30 points, I'll be happy. 31, 32, that's fine. If I get 30, that's even okay as well.
Here we come to the hairpin, left, right. Not really a hairpin, it's like a kink. Clean gets through there way better than Kiwi, who overshot the corner. Loading gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. And the top 3 seem pretty content with each other. Meso, SP, and Yen have pulled out to 3.1 seconds on Clater, who has Madrano and Savage all over him. We're going to get on board with this battle, as the battle for the lead also rages on. And we'll move up to the lead just to be safe. I know Clean's content with running behind Kiwi, as you see. Yes, he is. Zig falling off a little bit. INF has gained a tiny bit of time. You see the 2 RBs on top of each other, and Yen is there as well. All over the back of Kiwi. One slip up from Kiwi and Clean could be in a really bad spot. This race 29 laps. We didn't really mention it. Clean being really nice and patient with Kiwi. I don't know if he wants to sit behind him, but he is sitting behind him. Into the new sector. The DRS is going to open. Will they try and make a move? Clean has 100% of his ERS. Kiwi's used almost all of his. Here comes Clean. There goes Clean around the outside of his teammate. And he takes the lead. So it's Clean, Kiwi, Zig, the top 3. SP now has Yen all over the back of his teammate of Meso behind him. So we'll see how this plays out for the RB pairing. Oh, Meso locking up, or Yen locking up the tires. SP hit the bump. So did his teammate Meso. They both went extremely wide. Can hear there's a lot of tire lockups going on SP. That is a new feature in this game that we haven't mentioned. You can lock up the tires really easily and kill the tire wear.
Yeah, and I've been doing that a lot.
Meso thought about making a move, didn't make it. He's content to stay in position. So is Yen. Oh, and Kiwi went a little deep there. Right as I switched on to him, almost hit the back of Clean. Clean's going to try and pull away here. Both of these drivers with about 100% of their ERS. Zig also has about 100% of his. We'll get on board with INF. He's used a little trying to catch them. He's on an island. 3 seconds behind Zig, 3 seconds in front of SP. The fact we haven't had a full safety car yet is a little interesting to me. SP's put a tiny bit of a gap on his teammate, but his teammate's using ERS. We'll see if he can get to him as well, because he's going to have DRS. Here he comes. Where does he go? SP blocks the outside, going to leave the... Oh, Meso!
What happened?
Meso, I don't know. I think he might... Oh!
Oh!
What in the world? Meso's just... I don't know. Something is wrong with the car or something.
Did he blow a tire?
He got loose behind you, and then Yen kind of tapped him.
He might have blew a tire.
He's broken his front wing. The left side is missing the end plate and half of the wing. He's off in the grass. He's coming into the pits.
I don't know if I hit him or that was just on him. I don't know what
That was
happened.
all on him. I was on board with him. He got loose and overcorrected. It hit the wall.
Oh, okay.
For the lead, these guys still staying pretty content. Kiwi actually passed for the lead. We didn't see it. Zig sitting in third. SP, you have a little gap now, so you can talk. What do you think of Zig playing these games that he played last year where he just sits content and waits?
Well, the DRS and the ERS are super strong. It's a lot stronger than it was last year, so I feel like it helps Zig out a little better. So he's definitely going to use that to his favor for sure.
Yeah, he will. And we see Clean coming with a run on his teammate. Kiwi could have went to the outside, did not. I do not like really how Kiwi takes the corner, but it actually got him a good exit. See Clean having a nice run. Savage, who had damage on the first lap, started P4. He's up to P6. He's moving right now. He did not put on tires. He only fixed the wing. Caution in the third sector. There's a Haas car that has gone around. That's Medrano. He did not hit anything. No safety car. That'll go back green pretty quickly. See the two Mercedes still leading this race. Zig pulling out a line. Another yellow flag. The Haas car has spun again. Medrano off in the gravel. SP Medrano not having a really good return to racing here.
No, and another thing, like I mentioned in qualifying, you break your rear wing, you're in trouble, and there was a big accident there. I'm curious to see if he broke his rear wing as he is around again.
Yeah, he's off in the gravel again, so he either has a flat tire, which I'm not seeing, or a rear wing issue.
It might be that rear wing.
See, he's just trying to get out of the way of these people racing around him. I think he does have a rear wing issue. We're going to go up front. As you see Zig making a huge run. He tried to go to the outside of Kiwi. He got to the outside of Clean. Zig and Clean side by side for a second through the kink, and somehow they made it work. Kiwi made a late aggressive block to try and keep Zig behind him, and it hurt Zig and his teammate. Also see Savage got by SP. He's flying right now.
I want what he has.
A little interested in what Zig is doing right now. He's using his ERS. He has really none left. Kiwi's also using a lot of his because he's out of the DRS now. Oh, wait, yellow in the first sector. The Haas has gone off the track in front of these guys to get out of the way. SP, this Haas car definitely has some wing damage.
Yeah, he's got wing damage for sure, and it's not the front, it's the rear. 100%. I don't expect him to.
Oh, and Tyler has crashed out in a full course safety car.
Not Tyler.
I can't really see anything. Looks like maybe contact with Andre. But Tyler is the first official DNF of the season. He is the cause of the first official full safety car. And oh, and off in the grass again, Medrano, Meso, and Yeti coming into the pits. They're changing some front wings. So they get a free pit stop here. What do the leaders do? I think we're in that window, SP, for maybe the two-stop strategy. You could probably pit here.
I'm not going to pit. I'm going to stay out.
If you're on the medium tire, which you're not, but if you're on the medium tire like these race leaders and the entire rest of the field, the pits are open, which is what we're seeing Kiwi do. He's coming into the pit lane. Zig is coming into the pit lane. Will Clean try a different strategy? We've seen him try it many times before. No, he's coming in, and he's going to double stack with Kiwi, which could pull INF into this because he's pitting. Savage is pitting. SP is staying out. And if SP can get the gas down, he might be able to lead a lap. Oh, and again, Medrano in the wall. I think Medrano just, you have to park that thing, buddy. Savage in the pit lane, changing another wing. SP the race leader, Kiwi in second, Zig third, Clean fourth, INF fifth. SP stuck behind the safety car. This strategy is going to make him lose a ton of time. You're going to stay out, SP, or are you going to pit?
I wasn't comfortable pitting yet. What I'm going to do, Luke, It's a little bit of a ballsy strategy. I'm just going to run as hard as I can. I think we're going to get another safety car soon. I'm going to run as long as I can on these hards to lap 17 at most. And if we don't get a safety car by lap 17, I'll pit and put the mediums on. But I want to be an I wanted to try an aggressive strategy. So we did not qualify the best. We got the track position now. Now we're just going to hope we get something that happens. Save the extra set of tires we got and put them on later in case we get another safety car. Because, like I said, oh, Madrano's retired, so he did have a broken wing or something, probably.
Yeah, he definitely did. But SP, you could finish your sentence if you want.
Yeah, like I said, I'm on older hards. Those hard tires behind me are going to take a minute to warm up. My hard tires are going to be good for about a lap. And then the field should be spread up by then. Then I'll just, you know, take it easy. Kind of just go off of that.
I'm going to be so honest with you. Kiwi, Zig, Clean, INF will pass you. The question is, can you fill into a hole in between INF and Yen and have a safety car come out? Maybe quickly. Is that what you want?
Yeah, I want to, as long as, like I said, I want points every race this season. That's my goal. So, right now we're in a great spot to get some points. You see, they're trying to warm up them hard tires. Alright, well, you know what? If the safety car doesn't come in next time by, then I'll quit, because I just want to leave a lap. SP has led more laps this season than Yeti, INF, and everyone there, so SP championship contender.
No, for real. More laps led than Zig, more laps led than INF, more laps led than Yeti.
Yep. So, yeah, we wanted to get some laps led tonight. Felt like we want to try a different strategy, you know? New year, new me.
So I think the safety car will come in at the end of this lap. The field will catch up.
I've been practicing my restarts all week, too, because I knew I was going to be in a situation like this. I had a feeling, so I know what I'm going to do.
And a restart like this is where we could see terrible crashes. One thing about this new game is there's new crash physics, and if you haven't seen...
No, God.
Somebody will definitely be flipping by the end of this race if we get a restart crash at a high-speed corner.
Yeah, that's for sure. Those of you guys tuning in right now, make sure to give us a follow on the Esports Racing Network's Instagram page and here on Twitch so you don't miss the action. So the safety car is out again. I don't think it's coming in.
It can call it still, but yeah, it's coming in. Late call. So we'll see when SP jumps. He can back up the field as much as he wants. He can go as slow as he wants. Or as fast as he wants. The safety car is in the pit lane, but SP chooses when to jump. Day's got a 10-second time penalty for contact with Clater, and SP got a beautiful jump. Caught Zig and Kiwi absolutely sleeping. You see SP with the lead into turn 1. Kiwi behind him. Kiwi getting a run. What will Kiwi do? Zig got a horrible restart. I think this race might depend now on how much SP holds up Kiwi because Zig and Clean have fallen way back. See, there goes Kiwi looking to make a move, but SP keeps enough pace to not have Kiwi make a move. Kiwi will make a move here though because he will get some slipstream, and there he goes to the inside. He takes the lead back. SP falls to second. See how Zig and Clean and INF all deal with SP on this old tire strategy. Ooh, and you can see just how much the fresher tires worked for Kiwi through that corner. See Zig going by SP. Up next is Clean. Zig up and into P2. Behind SP is Clean, INF, and Yen. They're pretty stacked on top of each other. You see up in the top left corner, it does say there is a safety car. That is just a visual glitch, and it has been a glitch in the game since it's been released. It will be fixed. SP moving over to the right-hand side, getting out of the way of these race win contenders. falls in front of Yen, who he was battling before the safety car. Shout gets past Evan into the top 10. You see Zig lock up a tire. I think it was the left front. Yen gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, he dove it in deep onto me. I had nowhere really to go.
Oh, and SP moves over to the right-hand side. Yen going around the outside, gets the spot. SP now has a 1.7-second gap to Savage back behind him. See, Zig is pushing for everything he's got to get in the DRS and pushing on the ERS to try and keep it with Kiwi. Clean is still there. INF is still there. SP goes back by Yen. Oh, and then Yen tries to switch over and SP spins! And he collects Yen and they're both in the wall. Yen is out. SP might have rear wing damage. Safety car is out.
That's not good. I have a broken wing. That might be the end of my race. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. We're done. That's it. Ah, damn it.
Well, SP now has rear wing damage. Try. It's not working.
It's gonna be very tough. There's little I can do.
Well, you got your cut screen for the week.
Yeah. Gonna just put mediums on and go with that, but that's it. We're done.
Yeah, the team can't repair the rear wing. And SP got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so that must be new for the game.
I wasn't
It used to be
speeding in the
5.
pits. I got it from wrecking. Damn. That's just unfortunate.
Well, closes the field back up right at the front of the field. I got your cut screen right here, buddy. It's on lap 12.
Yeah. The only way I can fix this, Luke, I gotta break the front wing. That's the only way I'll be able to drive this. So, it sucks. But...
Oh my goodness, I'm on board with you. That's just undrivable.
Dude, I can't drive. It's not gonna work. I got no.
Even if you break the front wing, it's still not gonna work.
No,
Because
if
the
you break the
rears will
front,
just slide.
yeah, I'll get tight, but I'll be able to drive.
Well, both Alpines are out of the race. That is their full-time lineup, by the way, Tyler and Yen.
Damn it. Oh, man.
We're only halfway. Halfway
I know.
official.
Watch.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do.
Dude, it's just not drivable. I have to break my front wing. It's undrivable.
Yeah, that's gonna be an automatic retire for you.
I'm gonna finish the race with a broken rear. Oh my god, I gotta keep up with them or I'm gonna get a freaking black flag. I have this, oh my god. I know I'm falling too far back. I know that, I can't drive.
Let the AI
No.
drive it.
Dude, the AI spun out.
Very early call for the safety
That-
car coming in.
Well, that's because I moved Sector 3 so early.
Well, it's the same top 4 that we had. At the start of the race, Kiwi, Zig, Clean, and INF. This is the same 4 that battled for championships in the past seasons. INF and Zig are the only champions in this league Zig looking to become a 2-time champion. So is INF, Clean, Kiwi, and everyone else looking to earn their first. Zig is horrible at restarts. He said it himself. Very interesting call from Kiwi to not yet jump. He still hasn't jumped, and we're on the straightaway. Zig got a pretty good jump, though, and the top 3 are all together. Back behind them, Clater and Yeti, the 2 teammates at the kick. Sauber team swapping positions. That's Yeti up to P6. You see Clater with the rear stepping out a little bit. There's a McLaren that runs wide. That's Evan. Meso has to avoid him. SP in the back is probably struggling, you know. Oh, contact in front of these drivers. That's Yeti, Savage, and INF going 3 wide. And INF somehow maintains the position. I guess we'll call this the S's. What would you call it, SP?
Torture.
Yes. It's
my
Kiwi
God.
over Zig and Clean. SP crashes, it'll be another safety car, and if he crashes, I hope it's pretty spectacular, to be honest. Oh, and it crashed! And it
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
spectacular.
not fun.
Retire that thing in the pit lane. You gotta spit on that thing. You gotta retire that thing.
Gotta give it that hook to Ironment. That's crazy.
You gotta give it that box.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
so
yellow.
bad.
Oh, there's SP again.
You know what? Oh man, if I finish this race, I'm finishing this race either way.
Yeah. Oh, and Evan just got a 3-second time penalty. He's in a heated battle mid-pack with Shout, Meso, Andre. They're all on top of each other. Actually, everyone lined up behind Clater. There's a nice little battle going on here. The whole field really still on top of each other. The only one who's not here is SP, who's 24 seconds behind.
You know, you don't have to rub it in. I have a freaking broken God. This is dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
Up front, Kiwi maintaining the lead over Zig. SP just trying not to DNF the car and cause a safety car.
I honestly just, I need to break my front wing, but then if I do that, it'll cause a safety car. Or at least a virtual. Oh my God, it's like I'm on freaking skates in the corner.
This race between the top 3 has been so good so far. Oh, and a big lockup from Zig. He locked up the left front. Clean's gonna be there. Clean's gonna be there. Zig's on the ERS though, trying to keep Clean behind him. Clean's not using it. That's gonna allow Zig to have an opportunity to make a move, but he doesn't. The yellow flag is for SP, who spun around. Yeti gets by Savage and moves into the top 5. SP, when you raced with Yeti in practice, did he show these big signs of improvement?
Yeah, he did. He looked really good in practice, and I also was about his pace.
They almost died.
Yeah, I don't want to cause a safety car, but I really need to get points. And honestly, I'm only 13th. I see 3 more people maybe DNFing in front of me.
There goes Zig around the outside of Kiwi for the lead, and Zig takes it. And he gets DRS. Will Clean try and make a move on Kiwi? No. The leaders are coming up on SP, so I wonder what SP will do. The rear wing damage, I also noticed that in my career mode in this game. You get it so easily. And it makes the car undrivable.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to put throttle down. I'm like baby in the corners.
I need to give a shout out to INF, who's in now the battle for the lead. He said last week at Bahrain in preseason was his first time even touching the game. And he finished on podium, didn't he?
I don't know. I'm really struggling though. Oh my God.
Oh, the leaders are all on top of each other. This is very worrisome. SP is around in front of the leaders. He's actually just gone straight off the course. Just gonna watch him drive by.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
we come.
I broke the transmission.
There goes Kiwi around the outside of Zig. He takes the lead back.
All right. Oh god, maybe my car will drive straight. I got a broken wing.
Clean now trying to go around the outside of Zig. This is a really dangerous place to make a move, but he gets it done. Clean a second. It's again a Mercedes 1-2. INF now has Zig right in front of him. You're gonna try and finish SP?
Oh yeah, I'm finishing this race.
Well, you got 10 laps to go. Or 11, but yeah.
It's gonna make it. By the way, if I get
And
a red
SP
flag too, I will be okay. It'll help me out. I need a red flag, and I'll be good.
And SP, something I want to mention as well, these leaders might still have to pit.
How does that do me any good?
I'm just saying. People
Oh,
crash all
God.
the time coming into the pit lane here in Australia.
Oh, that's for sure.
Oh! Clean almost spun out on the curb there. It's a big battle going on in the back of the pack here between Meso and Days. Oh, Meso. Yeti keeping up with Savage. SP around in turn 1. I know, you're just over there in awe.
I just want to finish this race. My night's done.
Well, the top 4 could still win it. INF's fallen out of the DRS. He has almost all of his ERS. Could use it. Yeti. Oh, Savage has spun, I think. He has spun. He's off in the gravel. I think he had contact with Yeti. Clean sets the fastest lap of the race. Oh, and Savage has retired the car in a safety car.
Oh boy, I'm so happy. Did he retire? Hey, that's one. That's one.
Yeah, it'll take you about 7 laps to get your lap back, but
Yep.
I think there is a new feature in this game as well that lap cars are allowed to get their lap back, so you might be able to do that, SP.
I don't know what that would do. I'm freaking. I can't drive.
Well, now the pits are open. Does anyone gamble? I mean, the leaders are on 12 and 11 lap old hards. We're probably likely going to go green with 8 laps to go. Oh my goodness, Zig almost just plowed into the back of Clean.
Wait, I didn't want to fix my front wing. Oh my gosh. Wait, I got no more penalties. I sat in pit road 5 seconds and I lost my 10 seconds.
That's interesting as Kiwi comes into the pits. What does Clean do? Clean's going to pit. They're going to double stack at Mercedes. Oh! Clean almost hit the wall coming in. Zig is in. INF's in. Yeti's in. Clater's in. So is Shout. Andre stay out? No, he pits. So does Days and Meso. Entire field in the front half is pitting. Kiwi comes out with the lead. We're going to see where Clean comes out with a double stack. He's probably going to lose a spot or two. He lost a ton of spots. SP's behind Yeti, who's up in 4th.
That right there is... Yes.
Interesting strategy call by Kiwi. He switched to mediums. INF, Zig, Yeti, Clean, all on softs.
Soft tires? I don't like that. The soft tires are done after 4 laps. You will be spinning out. Me and Clean did a test session with them. The best tire, as far as a 7-8 lap shootout, would be the mediums. The softs are a no-go. I would not touch those.
Who followed your train of thought is Kiwi, who's in the lead, and Shout in 6th.
Yeah, they're gonna probably be the ones to watch.
INF came out in second somehow, came out in front of Zig. There was a lot of shuffling of the order here. Kiwi maintained the lead, but INF went from 4th to 2nd. Zig went from, well, he actually stayed 3rd. And then Clean fell from 2nd to 5th. Yeti's up to 4th from 5th. The back half of the pack, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But the safety car is going to wait for SP, and that's probably going to prolong this, which could help the soft tire runners.
Yeah, where's the safety car at? I'm paused right now. I'm not touching my thing.
Coming into the final corners.
Really?
Yeah.
How far am I behind? Because I'm not watching right now. I'm paused.
You just came into the 3rd sector.
Oh, okay. Well, I see that.
There on the front straightaway, you're going to catch up by turn 3. Oh, never mind. Not if you do that and break the wing.
That's exactly what I needed to do. I needed to break the wing. Now I can compete. I am also a lap down. Oh my god, why are you putting me in the grass? Well, I am a lap down.
See how long
Huh?
this, I'm going to say, we're going to see how long this is going to prolong the safety car. It is waiting for you to catch up. Even though you're a lap down.
Yeah, watch me hit this corner. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, I'm AI driving right now. It's just so loose.
The way that this safety car is playing out, it's going to work out maybe for these soft tire runners. SP, what were you going to say?
I don't even know. Just the car just sucks, man. I don't know what to do with it.
Well, Yeti's up here in P4, and I feel like we're going to see that old Yeti who's going to start swinging here.
Yeah, that would be something to watch for sure. And safety car should be coming in this time by. Maybe it'll let me get my lap back, but it'd probably be useless because I'm I'm a little too loose. So I'm just gonna take my time, take it easy. I'm not gonna try to push. I mean, the high-speed corners is where I really, really struggle.
Well, you caught the field, and the safety car did say it's coming in. So we're going to go up front. INF's in 2nd, so he's gotten some pretty decent restarts today. I would be concerned if I was Clean, because now I'm behind Yeti. I'm behind Zig. I'm behind INF. Came into the pits in 2nd. What's that all about? Let's go over INF. See when Kiwi jumps. He jumped early. INF was ready for it. Zig was absolutely not ready for it. And we're back underway. We have 7 laps to go here in Australia in the season opener. You see Kiwi lock up the tire. Clean gets by Yeti. That was obviously a coordinated move. They're definitely speaking to each other right now. SP got a 3-second time penalty. I'm not shocked. The car Yeti just got a 3-second time penalty. INF keeping tabs on Kiwi. He's trying to. He's 7/10 behind him. INF completely cut the corner there to not lose time to Kiwi, and he is losing time to Kiwi. Fastest car on the track right now is Clean. See what Clean can do. I mean, they're still with Kiwi. They're in the DRS. INF closes so much in the low-speed corners. He's closed a ton in the final corner. What's happened to Kiwi? Why is he so far up the pace? Oh, and INF missed turn 1. Had to gather up in turn 2. Kiwi kind of aced it. Meso gets 3 seconds. That's both RBs now with penalties. Clater and Meso having a battle. Clater on the inside goes over the curb. Keeps the position. Clean and the entire top 4 back under a blanket. This is not shocking. We've seen this the entire race. Clean is the fastest car right now by a long shot. The question is, how aggressive will he be to get by INF and Zig? I know he has respect for both of them. And his teammates leading. Oh, and what a move from Clean to get there on Zig, but Zig is using his ERS to keep him at bay. Shout moves up to 5th on those medium tires, SP, like you said. They're working.
Yeah, those medium tires are going to definitely play a big factor. Those are the probably preferred tires here. That's probably the best one. And the hards are second, the softs are, they work really good for 1 lap, and then there's a big fall off after lap 2.
The top 4, 3 Mercedes-powered cars and a Ferrari, all battling for the win. An Aston Martin, 2 Mercedes, and Zig. Days and Clater having a battle. Days off in the grass, falls from 7th to 10th, and could lose more. Up front, here comes INF. He's looking to make a move, maybe to get aggressive with Kiwi. He's coming with a run. Not a passing opportunity. He can't make a move. I feel like INF thinks this is his only shot. Here comes Zig though. Zig to the inside of INF. He takes 2nd place. Oh, not quite yet. He's not clear. Now he's clear. Oh, and then that is Clean into the back of INF. That was almost an incident. Just an incident.
Hey, I'm keeping pace. I'm not spinning now. I told you, the broken wing helps.
Yeah, INF got out of the way for Clean. I guess it was a little love tap to show him, hey, I'm faster, get out of the way. And INF showed the respect. You gotta respect that. Zig pulling up a little bit closer to Kiwi than we've seen as of late. 4 laps to go. It's a 3-way battle for the win as INF has dropped off. I picked Kiwi, SP picked Zig. They're 1-2. Loading gets another 3-second time penalty. I don't know if Zig is necessarily as fast as Clean wants him to be right now. And you know Clean's probably going to have to get aggressive here. A mistake from Kiwi though in the lead. Ran wide out of the little S section. Oh, and Clean dipped his right side tires in the grass. That killed the momentum on the straightaway. Here comes Zig, the defending series champion. Will he make a move? No. The 2 Sauber switch positions back mid-pack for 6th. And the top 3 under a blanket SP as we come to 3 to go.
Gonna get interesting.
Watching the 3rd sector, somebody has spun around. Could that be another safety car? No. It was Mesa with an issue. Oh, I like the game that Clean is playing, SP. Clean has 100% of his ERS. The 2 drivers in front of him have less than 50.
That's gonna be very interesting to say the least. Like you said, Clean might be the one in the best seat right now.
I think that is definitely a possibility. 3 to go. Coming to 2. When do you get aggressive? When do you make the move? DRS, I've heard in this game, is so overpowered. So do they play DRS games?
That's what they're going to have to do, going to Sector 2 now.
See Kiwi off the pace a little bit. Gonna try and harvest some of his ERS, but Clean is having none of that because he wants to come and battle for the lead. So does Zig. And a block from Kiwi checks both of them up. Here comes Clean with a big run on Zig. For 2nd place. Does Clean make a move? No, he does not. He chooses to stay behind Zig. To battle for the championship last season, they now see Kiwi in front of them as we come to 2 to go. I just don't know if Clean has the pace to quite get there right now. They're all pretty even on ERS because Clean has started pushing. Zig got through the first section of corners a lot better than Kiwi. 2 laps to go. Could we see one of those finishes like we did last season at Saudi? That side-by-side finish, which was a .053 finish. Could we see something similar? Kiwi messed up. Here comes Zig. Yellow in the 3rd sector. That's SP. Oh, Zig messed up big time. Or sorry, Kiwi messed up big time. Here comes Zig. Clean's waiting in the wings. The DRS is open. He's not deploying the ERS. He's going to wait. He's closing with the DRS, though. Kiwi knows that he has to just harvest and stay patient and calm. Clean, maybe a little too calm. Back behind these guys, I don't know. He might have to start trying something. I think maybe he knows he shouldn't battle Zig. He should let Zig make the move on Kiwi. SP, if you were cleaning the situation, what would you do as we come to the white flag?
Oh my god, I almost died. You gotta try to make them passes now. Now it's time. You do not want to give them a shot to catch you. But yeah, white flag. Here we go, Luke.
Yeah, 1 lap to go in the season opener of Season 3. Will it be Kiwi? Will it be Zig? Will it be Clean? Kiwi got through section of the first corner really well. Into turn 3. This is where you're going to make or break it. Zig got in there pretty good, but Kiwi got in there a little better. Clean stuck behind them. And they're all full on ERS. It's going to be a DRS game, SP, as we come into the 2nd sector. Kiwi got a penalty in the lead. Zig and Clean now fighting for the win. Here comes Zig. He knows he doesn't have to make a move on Kiwi, but he's going to. What does Clean do if he gets there? He's going to try and go for the win as he goes to the outside of Kiwi. The teammates touch, and Zig takes the lead. Clean is somehow still there, but gets extremely loose. His teammate Kiwi, who has a 3-second penalty, might cost him. We'll see as they come into the final sector. What does Clean do on Zig? He had the championship ripped from him last season from that same man. Now they're battling for the win in race 1 of the season. Clean is there. He's as close as he's been. It's going to be one of those finishes. It's going to be a great finish. Zig is leading, coming to the line and to the checkered flag. And it's going to be Zig who wins the season opener at Bahrain. Clean 2nd. Kiwi comes home in 3rd. And give the 4th place position to a side-by-side battle. It's going to be INF by 3/1000ths of a second. Shout gets P5 Andre, P6, the best points they Williams have seen in a long time. Meso 7th, Plater 8th, Yeti falls down to 10th place. Days gets a couple of points, Evan 11th, and SP is going to be the final finisher in 12th. What a race, SP.
Yeah, that was a great, really good finish. Can't wait to watch that back. I'm going to try to flip now for the broadcast, so there's... Let me try something.
I'm on board with you.
All right.
Nope.
I crossed the line. I made it across. I did it. I had to race that whole freaking second half of the race with a freaking broken rear wing. Man, I was in contention too, and I made a stupid freaking call.
What a finish. Kiwi in the lead, messed up on the last lap, got a penalty. INF beat Shout to the line by 3/1000ths of a second. You're
What a
gonna have to watch
race.
that back, SP. I thought that was a great race, great commentary. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that was fun.
And this is why we don't go to Bahrain. Although Bahrain was very entertaining last week, this is much more of a fun race, as we saw. That was a great start. Great start to the season in general, and honestly, can't wait. Season just got started. Gonna be real fun. Hey, and guess what? I led more laps tonight than INF. That's all I gotta say. I'll pat myself on the back.
Well, yeah, that was a heck of a race, and already 18 points for that Williams team who's trying to have a rebuild.
Okay, I get it.
That was not a shot at USP. Your team already has 6 points.
Oh, well, thank you.
What a race. Clean had the fastest lap by 3/10 of a second over Zig and then Kiwi.
Well, let's try to get, I guess, our top three in here. I guess Kiwi can't do it. So give INF an interview. Since Kiwi can't, I don't think Kiwi can. Maybe he can. Let me invite Zig to the party for his interview. And by the way, I called the race winner. I'm 1 for 1 again.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Take that, Luke.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I'm just saying. God, it sucks not having a freaking rear wing. Okay, I invited Zig, and then I can't invite Kiwi. I don't know if he's on Xbox. Before we start interviews and before everyone includes their audio, clean. I raced the second half of that race after I spun out with a broken rear wing. The practice paid off because when who's the other guy that's died or spun out? Who's the other guy? Savage. When he spun out, I broke my front wing on purpose, and I was just able to finish the race with that. So, but yeah, I took a really hard hit. Yen, I feel so bad for. He got clobbered. Clobbered by Yen, and it DNF'd him. I feel so bad. Like, I don't know how to say, because I made a stupid pit call. I didn't pit. I was trying to run and try to get the safety car, and I was the safety car, unfortunately. I was gonna That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I told Luke. I said about 17 or 18, I would like to pit, and I would just run the rest of the race on mediums. I literally said that in the booth. That's what my call was, to start on hards, but unfortunately, I just got too loose on that little fast sector there, and I could not save it, unfortunately. I know. Where's Zig at? We need to get interviews.
Maybe he doesn't. It was so glitchy at the start. The game glitched. It wasn't like the stream. It just glitched because somebody pressed A when they weren't supposed to.
Well, let's start out with our interviews with Clean, and we'll get Zig after. I'll let you
Go
start
ahead,
with
SV.
him. Oh, okay. Um, well, okay, we'll start with Clean. Clean, you got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Well, a lot of practice this week. It looked like you were in a good spot to win. They're coming to the final few laps. Kiwi got a penalty, kind of ruined it right there for him, and you and Zig kind of balled it out, same way you did last year in the championship. And the guy who stole it from you last season stole another one from you this season. Maybe not stolen one, but one that you probably could have got, just wasn't enough time. But overall, great race from you tonight. We're in the top three all night long battling, so just kind of, I mean, coming in this season, was this something you were expecting to kind of fire right back where you let off, or were you expecting a little different outcome tonight?
I was expecting exactly what this is. Just all of us together, DRS train pretty much the whole race. INF, though, big shout to him. He was really fast until he made a mistake. But I do, and in the coming weeks, if TB still racing, I expect him to be up there with us. So good showing, good points for Mercedes. We have the lead. I think. But other than that, wish I could have got the win. I need a little bit more ERS, but other than that, it was a good race.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, I mean, Was there anything else you could have done? Maybe, like you said, you just had no ERS. I mean, was there another point where you could have passed Zig maybe a little earlier, or was it just not the right time to make that pass?
Oh, 100%. It was definitely second to last corner. I was all over his diffuser. I could have definitely sent it there. I just didn't want to wreck each other and ruin both of us or do something stupid like I usually do. Just trying to get good points, being consistent this season, which would help.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's about all I got for you. Zig's gonna attempt to get into an interview. Um, but I don't know if he is going to or not. But good job tonight.
Thank you.
Yep. Zig says he's gonna need 2 minutes.
Well,
So
let's get INF in here.
sure, we'll give INF an interview. Haven't heard from him. While you do that, I'm gonna go watch the replay Yen sent me of the clip that me and him crashed, from his
The clip
POV. So I'll let you deal with that.
The Clover Rip.
The career.
Hi INF, how are you? Pretty good. Make sure you include your audio.
Hey.
Alright, INF. Well, I think that was the closest finish in will-to-will history, but for any position. 3/1000ths of a second between you and Chout. For P4, I was on board for it, and it certainly looked like 3/1000ths of a second. I feel like you surprised yourself tonight, though, with that speed you had. You said you haven't really touched the game that much, and you were up there contending for the win.
Yeah, this is only like my third race on the game. I mean, I did put some like a couple time trial laps in on Monday, but otherwise I didn't really touch it that much. I felt good. I think like this season, as far as like my expectations goes, I was expecting myself to be around the fourth, fifth place kind of area, just like trying to maybe just sniff out a podium here and there. But like this race, I felt like it was pretty well. The tire wear did not help me though, and that was something that hindered me all day, as well as just not generally having as much pace as the top three. But yeah, I mean, towards the end, on that final pit stop, I had the track position because of an assist I have on, but which is so it's kind of Mickey Mouse. But I mean, yeah, when the people caught up to me, I let them through because I knew I wasn't going to be able to challenge for the lead my tires were giving up. And like by the end of it, on the final lap, my tires were like at above 60% on my left rear. It was so bad. I should have just gone on to the medium tire, but instead I was having to fight for my life on the straightaway for fourth place. But I'm very proud of the fourth place, very proud of the effort, and I'm hoping that I can keep up this same consistency that I've had.
Hey man, well congratulations on the finish you had tonight, P4 by 3/1000ths of a second. You probably could have battled up there for the win after the chaos that started on the last lap, but you chose to be clean and professional about it, and at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Also, should say SP. You did a
Yes.
great job until you didn't.
Honestly,
So-
I had some pace,
It's like
man. The pace
You
was
had
there.
pace. You had the pace. It's improved. It's improved. But the strategy that
Just-
was not the right. But the strategy call was not it. That was
I
not-
don't know, because I started on hards and I didn't have an extra set of hards. It was gonna be mediums and that's it. So I was like, I didn't know what else to do. So I was gonna just save as much as I could, and I thought it was a good strategy. Just I didn't use it to my full potential, and I ended up fucking killing someone, and just it was stupid. I killed Yen in the process of that, which was not my intention.
Yen was big mad, bro. Yen was so mad.
Really?
Yen actually flipped a table while doing it, and like
No, he did not.
he rage babied the hell out of the party, bro. It was actually the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's
Oh, I know you're
upstream,
here.
too.
I know you're here. That's why I'm saying it. Yeah, Broken cussed himself too. So
If it makes
that's
you
awesome.
feel any better, Yen, I had a broken rear wing the rest of the race. I spun out like every corner after that.
Oh, I saw you sitting in the sand.
I did. I
You
ain't a
should have
quitter.
retired.
I waved to you in
retired.
my cockpit.
Bye,
Take care.
Colleen.
Yeah.
Bye, Alvarez.
I'll
Oh, clean.
Zig ain't even here yet.
He might not even come.
no, he's updating it. Be here in a second. Or it's having an update error.
So Yen is, fuck.
We got a really good
Oh,
perfectly
yeah,
cut
it's not
screen,
working.
by the way.
I had multiple perfectly cut screens.
That was
final
actually-
lap call. Have fun watching
Oh,
that.
Oh, yes, he
Oh,
did. He
I did. I was on board with
me.
you, buddy.
It's on there.
I was on board with you, buddy.
Alright. I was like,
Zig is not gonna be able to
I
do an
am
interview
I'm
tonight.
messaging Zig right there, and
Yeah.
so he's gonna write. Zig's gonna write a statement, and I'm gonna read it off for him as his
I just sent him the clip. I just sent him it.
Great.
Look, that's
So-
the clip.
Zig's writing his post race thoughts, and then I will transcribe them to the viewers. I'll be his it's not translator because it's in English, but
Relayer.
relayer, yeah.
God, you know what's really sucks too? I never spin out. Like, I never spin out or crash. Like, I've been so
Oh.
good. The last DNF I had due to incident was Saudi Arabia last season in the second race. That was the last, like, crash, like, instant DNF I've had. I DNF'd in the last race of the season because I wanted to watch the finish. But for incident, like, that was the last one, and I didn't want to retire because, you know, I don't quit. I'm not a quitter. Tyler Compton.
Oh, did you send
my
him the
audio's
clip?
included. Let me no, but let me give a shout out
I
to
have
Tyler
the- I have
Compton
the
on stream.
message.
That dude is here to play this season.
Hold on.
I know
Alright.
he DNF'd.
Oh yeah, baby.
He's here this season. This is his
You
season.
should
Alpine's
also
to
know
ride.
coming, baby.
he's here
Alpine's on the
in
way.
car. He's racing in car cam, by the way. So have fun with that.
Oh,
Anyways,
is that the clip he sent? I gotta see this. I hope he's
also
watching, but you're here.
here's the
He's
relayed
here.
message from race winner
Zig.
This is from Zig. I was gonna try and
All right.
pronounce his name,
Everyone
but
quiet.
I don't want to
INF
butcher it.
talk.
Per Zig, great to be back racing. Incredible battle with Kiwi and Clean. DRS train in some close moments. The second safety car pit entry was a bit crazy. Wanted to make sure to be in P2 starting the final lap. DRS was very strong and got the job done. Any one of us three could have won it.
Well, congratulations. SP, you got any final thoughts for the robot?
No, I mean, nothing for Zig. I got nothing there. But I mean, honestly, just, you know, I picked you to win. 1 for 1 already this season. I went like a 4-5 race streak of picking the right winner last season. I'm gonna try to do it again, so I'm already 1 for 1. So, we'll see you at Japan next season, or next season, next
Next
week.
season.
That was
Bye-
actually one of
bye,
my
SP,
best
you're
races
gone.
last season. I actually finished, I was actually running P4, P3 at Japan last season. For a while, then T-Comp, or not T-Comp, Tycho passed me, and then that's kind of about it. But I'm excited for Japan, so I'll see how I can do there.
Well, that's going to do it here for us on the Esports Racing Network. Make sure you guys tune in next week for Japan, where we'll probably see another fantastic battle and a fantastic finish on the books. And SP, you said you'll probably be up there, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow the Instagram at Esports Racing Network. And yeah, we'll catch you guys then. Thanks for watching.